Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Pat Downs ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Miss Pat's autobiography. Visit MissPatComedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group.
Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here with my good friend Deon Curry and my white boy Mike. White boy Chris.
This fucking mic. The second I get my hands on that mic.
White boy
Chris. And we are here. And I'm here with white boy Chris and Deon, and we're on another episode of the Pat Down here. And we got a guest, y'all. Give it up for Calamara White.
Yeah. That was close. That was close.
I've known her for like 15 years, and you notice she didn't know my name. So.
White boy Mike.
No.
Chris.
Yeah. Come on, we don't all look alike.
White boy Mike. See, this is the prime example why black people do not have two white friends.
Cortland might get them mixed up.
Oh, he called him Cortland. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Y'all niggas.
Y'all some dirty motherfuckers.
Just the intro.
This is the intro. You wait till you hear what we talk about on the inside. I've hired a bailiff who's been to jail. Stay tuned. It's got a courthouse or we run it.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. This Pat spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
We got a guest here. I want to introduce him to you.
Can you introduce him to us?
What's your name?
Calamar, last name White.
You can't say Calamar?
I've never heard anybody named Calamar. So I don't know why that black woman did that shit to this black baby. But I just stay.
Shalimar was taken.
Actually, I'm the third. My granddaddy the first. My dad the junior. I'm the third.
We know how that work, nigga.
And I got a brother. He got the same name.
Your brother y'all got different daddies?
No, we got the same dad. I don't know why my dad did like that. He the four.
It's a Calamar.
I'm the third.
You the older brother to the
And it's Calamar White the four.
So you have a brother with your same name, but he's the third?
He can't be the
He's
four.
the four.
How?
Oh, okay, I got you.
You got to get it right, white boy. The fourth.
I have never heard that in my life.
You can't be the four. Only you can make the four.
Exactly.
Like the closest is Garrett and Garyana. Like that's the closest I've ever heard.
He's the third and a half. He can't be the four.
Exactly.
Why
he can't be the fourth?
It don't go like that. My son supposed to be the four.
Oh,
Hey.
Your daddy took your son name. Your dad shit.
Gave it to my brother.
So what's your son gonna be named? Calamara?
Nah, I'm gonna have my son start his own new legacy. He gonna have a whole different name.
I like that.
That's good.
What his name gonna be? Crab. See, we talking about the sea. SpongeBob, SquarePants.
Nah.
Well, this young man is the new bailiff on the court show. Miss Pat settles it. Now, I tell y'all how I found him. I was on TikTok one night. And that's why I always tell people you never know who see you. So you always want to represent yourself in the right way because you just never know who's up watching your shit. So I'm strolling on TikTok or Instagram and I come across this page where this dude has a business. What's the name of it?
OCDA.
Okay, that's the name of his business, a real business where he go up in people's jobs. You call him with a complaint. You don't like your boss or whoever. And he go up there, he cuss them out for you, I guess for free. And that's his company. Is it for free?
No, it's $5.99 to file a complaint on the website. That's how they actually file the complaints. They go to the website.
They actually pay you?
Yeah, it's $5.99, $5.99 to file.
Oh, nigga, I thought you said $500.
Nah.
Are you all able to see the screen?
Yeah.
All right, so let me go back. Is
Oh,
this
yeah,
the
that's the website, ocdaofficial.com.
yeah?
The
All
website.
right, because it
It's a
looks like
one-stop shop. You get the
real-
merch, buy tickets to the shows, file the complaints, everything.
And so, is it like a comedy show or is this like an actual business?
No, this is a real company and we deal with real complaints.
So let me explain something to you. You seen it before, Deon?
Yeah. Bro, you walk in that motherfucking busy cell. You gonna stop being a bitch ass nigga? What?
Yeah, and I say all the complaints verbatim.
He said, "You the white man they talking about right there."
what was that saying? You got booty hole on coochie?
Oh yeah. I told her she gonna get a husband, she gonna get married, and her husband ain't gonna want to do no penetration. He just gonna be straight scissors. Booty hole on coochie.
Look how I lost Chris White ass.
I'm so lost. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, Chris, let me explain it. So what he do is you go to his website. It's a real business. You pay him $5.99. And say for instance, if you were my boss and I like his name is Chris and he's a fucking redneck and he a racist, he always pink and he's a fucking ginger and all he do is play like he doing some work, but he really be in his office watching porn and he be sucking his own dick. So whoever telling on these people give all the details and he walk in there ask for the people. And then he tell them, you being a bitch ass nigga, usually they white, and tell them everything y'all they doing. Can you imagine somebody showing up to your job and say, yeah, hey, we heard your dick was small, but you put a magnified glass on top of your dick to make your dick look like it's bigger. Because your coworker know that's what you do, so they done told this man all your business. So he couldn't.
They have no idea who actually sent him in there to say all the stuff that everybody knows is true.
It's true. The planks are anonymous.
And then do you film this for like TikTok or is this just you do this just without filming it?
No, I do it. I do it to film. I got to get the content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
that's
just open these jobs without filming.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anything go left?
Of course, this white man, he tried to snatch my folder from me. He invaded my space and I had to push him up off me, so it got physical. Then I went to a U-Haul company, a whole bunch of brothers. They tried to jump me until I got out the car and they seen I was serious. And they, so it get kind of real in the field. That's what we call it, in the field. When I go out here and do these jobs, I'm in the field. And then the third video.
That right there?
Right there, yep.
All right, cool.
How you doing? My name is Agent Ratliff.
Okay.
You not gonna shake my hand? Fuck it then. I said you're not gonna shake my hand. Fuck it then. Right here, we're looking for Mr. Brad Dunn, Tamika and staffing coordinator, and Nina.
So if you would like to come have a conversation with me, but I'm not giving you permission to videotape me.
Look, listen. Time out.
Go ahead and call the cops.
Everybody, look, we're gonna be recording, and I don't care about you calling the police. We're authority figure. Lame ass nigga, get your tight shirt, stupid ass wearing back there. Let me tell you what's gonna happen to you.
Is this a professional?
Yes, it is. This is a real company, and we deal with real complaints. You pull your phone out too, because when you post it, your people, whoever follow you, they gonna love it. Oh, so let me tell you. Yeah. Oh, you Tamika. The staffing coordinator. Act like she on your side. Very two-faced. She most likely got on a colored wig. She hang with Karen, the super CNA that want to be a nurse so bad but don't want to go to school for it. And let me tell you what's gonna happen to you. You gonna get married. You gonna have a husband. He ain't gonna want to do no penetration. He just gonna want to do scissor.
Oh, I'm glad y'all got him.
Boo the hole on coochie. Yeah. That's all he gonna do. Boo the hole on coochie.
Get
Hey, don't get so. Hey, yeah, I'm not. I see now it's not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Get out. You don't say me.
Yeah, sir. Get your own laugh.
Open the door. Open the door.
That don't matter. You only be here. You finna be embarrassed.
So Chris, that's what he do. You can pause it now.
He's a menace.
What?
You say I'm a menace. For the people. For the people.
All right. So how do you get the nerve up to do that? Because that to me would take that would be a lot. Like, how'd you come up with the idea first and foremost?
So it started with the complaint calls. When I moved to Atlanta, I moved out here trying to pursue my dream, but then I got frustrated that it wasn't working out how I wanted to work out. So one day I just posted on my story out of anger and frustration that, hey, I'm going live and I'm gonna be cussing out people bosses. If you want me to cuss out your boss, send me the number. Then, I went live. And I just had on regular clothes. So I went live and I started calling people bosses, and it started off like 10, 20 viewers, but I just kept going. So I did that for 8 weeks straight, every Tuesday, going on Instagram live, like an hour nonstop, just non-scripted comedy, just going off the top, just calling people bosses, cussing them out. Then I took a month off. I came back. After that month, I took off. Now I got the uniform on, so people like, oh damn, he taking it serious. So about like the second or third week of the complaint calls, I had got into it with somebody on the phone. I told him like, you know what, you keep talking shit, we'll come up there and shut all that shit down. And then it's like the light bulb just went off in my head. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start going to people's jobs for real. And
then you bought a polo shirt, and now people think you're serious.
Yep.
Pat's like, he's official. He's got a polo.
Well, I think he is serious. If you can run up in there and fuck with people in their jobs, you gotta be serious. Because them black women about to beat his motherfucking ass up in there.
Yeah,
I'm like, that woman literally wanted to beat you up.
It's been a lot of those occasions, like when it turned out like that. But when we go in these jobs, we asking for the people, like the top people in charge. We don't want to talk to like no small supervisor. We want to talk to the highest in charge. Whoever in here, who the highest, that's who we want to talk to.
Have you ever bust out laughing?
Nah, I keep a straight face. Cause like I tell people, these are not skits. Like I used to do skits, but one thing about skits, like when you're doing skits and you don't like something, you can always stop and record it over till you get it right. But when I go in these jobs and I lead a job and I'm looking at my video, I can't be like, damn, I don't like this. I wonder if I can go back in there and cuss them out again. Like I gotta be funny, but I can't be laughing. So that's why I'm always looking serious, because I know all I got is one take.
So the seriousness is like, look, I've got to be focused.
Mm-hmm. He's at work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a place that you went to that after like you stopped recording, you just bust out laughing like, yo, that was the wildest?
Nah, I don't really laugh until I'm watching the video and I'm editing my video, because everything you see, I edited myself. So that's when I start, like, I get my laughs in as I'm watching it and I'm editing, because I be like, damn, I said that. Because a lot of the stuff I be saying, I be forgetting, because we go to
in
like,
the moment.
Yeah, and plus we go into like 8-9 jobs a day. Like I like to knock all my content out.
Yeah.
A day.
Do you do it all locally or do you go everywhere?
We started off locally, and then as the comedy dates started picking up, we started doing jobs in every city that I got a comedy show in.
Okay.
Yeah, so it picks up like that. So a lot of people look forward to me coming to their city because they know it's finna go down.
Now, do you and Pat have any overlapping dates coming up soon? Deon and I have a few.
Are you saying you got
something to say? And
you need $5.99? Is that what you?
What do you mean? Do we have any overlapping dates?
I've got $5.99 and I'm ready.
So you won't get me cussed out?
There might be some anonymous complaints.
Now that he's working on the show, I want to know, like, at the end, if he cuss you out, like, you know what you said to me on episode 3.
I can't even do that.
Go ahead, Pat.
What was you about to say?
I was gonna move on to and ask him how he came up with the OCDA because I see OSHA in here, but like, what does the OCDA mean?
Oh well, that's a good question because I think the people love me so much because I did jail time behind this. Like when it comes to OSHA, the feds actually showed up at my door trying to like shut my shit down all behind
What?
some content. And I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't know OSHA was the government. I just thought they was like this big job force that people were scared of, but I didn't think they was the government.
Boy, you need to get you some friends that read.
Well,
Yeah, I swear I
you
didn't know.
need to come on my libertarian podcast, and I'll tell you all about how much I fucking hate OSHA.
Yeah, I know I had a lot of warehouse jobs, and they was afraid of OSHA, so that's why I used OSHA. But I didn't know OSHA was the government. So now OCDA stands for Occupational Cares Diversity Affairs. It used to be OSHA Cares Diversity Affairs. So when I go on the job and people see the OSHA on the name tag, they kind of get afraid. Then that's why they let me in the conference room. And by the time they realize it's some bullshit, it be too late. I don't say what I got to say now. But yeah, the feds showed up at my door like 30 feet, like rifles and shit drawn, drones and shit flying around.
For what?
All behind some content. And it happened after that video. Me and that white man got into it when I had to shove that white man.
So they basically, it was like what? You were
impersonating the federal office. So they came in, took all my confiscated all my electronic devices, anything with OSHA paraphernalia, like my name tags and stuff like that. And
Did you get it back?
They still haven't. I did like a month in the county jail. I'm out on bond right now.
Damn. I'm gonna be looking for a new bailiff.
Not a bailiff guy, but
you've got a bailiff.
Real shit though.
Cortland had a clean record. I'm just saying. If this dude gets arrested,
I gotta take myself back to jail.
Nah, we ain't going.
You got an all criminal.
They just wanted me to stop saying all the OSHA stuff and stuff like that.
Hey, you went to court yet?
That's an easy fix for you.
You went to court yet?
We still waiting to go to court.
That's
it might not be no court day because my lawyer talking to him right now, and they just gonna.
Well, you gotta stop telling everything. God damn.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you how I met him. Well, he came down my timeline, like I said earlier, and I was like, this is some funny shit right here. And so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't skits, because I'm not a big skit person, because again, you can edit yourself to be funny on a skit. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just raw natural talent, then you can see it. So I watched it for a few months, and then I showed my sons was already up on it. And I asked them, I said, y'all ever seen this dude right here? And then I started asking comedians, because I don't get out in the comedy world anymore. Because, I tour, and then I did the shows, and then I'm home. I try to be home as much as possible. And so then we decided to do some things with the show. And, the show is it's a social media based thing. And that's the first thing most people look at. Can you draw people to a project I want to give you a job for? And I hate that, because they sometimes put talented people out of business. So I just went to him and I just said, hey, come see if you can do this. And that's how I became about.
It's honestly the perfect skill set for that show, because you have to have radio training, podcasting training, improv, something. You have to be so quick, as opposed to there have been some people who are good in skits that were on the show in the past that maybe weren't rapid fire. But when you're standing next to D. Ray Davis, who's maybe the quickest mind I've ever seen in comedy, you've got to be on it. And what you do when you go in there, you're under pressure. You have to remember what you need to say. It's honestly a perfect fit for what you actually do on that TV show.
Yeah. You did say something when you say you got to remember what you say, especially the lines and stuff. And then I be coming up with the lines as the case is going on. Because I kind of feel when I know I'm going to say something, like when you ask me at the end, I got to say.
And that's what
be my favorite time to shine. I'm like, okay, yeah.
And that's something I like about it. I can play with the bailiff. I can pop off on him, and stuff like that. So and that was an area that's something that I wanted to do. And it worked out. And a lot of time when you make decisions and this shit, people get in their feelings and people don't like it. But whenever I make a decision, it's a decision. It's a business decision.
So, yeah, what most people don't realize is not a lot of that is written. It's like spontaneous off the top of the head.
All of it is. And especially with the jury, and none of that stuff is written, especially with me. Because people don't even realize when I'm doing this court show, I don't even look at the cases until the cases get brought to me. I don't want to pre-write no jokes because then that to me that won't let your juices flow. So I don't look at anything.
And we need your juices flowing.
We know how them juices be flowing. Them jobs.
Have you smelled anything on set?
No, you're not there, so we don't smell it.
I know. BET got on the canceled DEI wave.
What DEI was? So Chris is on the show for 2 seasons and he swear he got fired. He didn't get fired. No, we changed the
discrimination, Dion.
I know.
Oh, he was on the jury?
Yeah, for 2 years. He was on the white boy. He was on the jury. So we just made a bunch of changes this year. We got new jurors. This will be out by then. We got Nene Leakes. We got Safari. We got who else we got? Carlos. We got D-Ray. We got Nav. Who else? Cam Newton pregnant girlfriend. We got her. We just got we just did a lot of new stuff. Like this year I got a new hairdo. So a lot of shit has changed. And it's all for the best. It's to make the show more funnier. We even had a bunch of social media influencers come up there. Mm-hmm. That I didn't even fucking know who they were because I don't know who the fuck social media people are. But it's a good season. It is. And it's funny. And I thought since he was cursing out people anyway on his OCDA thing, it'll be perfect for him to be the bailiff.
Can you talk about any of the cases? Like, was there like anything that stood out where your first joke really landed, where you were really proud of it?
I think Nakia can tell me that. Nakia, what's one of the things that he made you holler on? I asked him one day, I said, did you go to school on the short bus? His mother said, no, I went to school on the medium bus. I said, what the fuck is the medium bus? The real special people. Damn.
Where are you from?
I'm from Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida.
St. Petersburg, Florida, okay.
We the fourth largest city in Florida. We got Angela Bassett, Will Packer, Rod Wave, and me.
Calamar the third and fourth.
I really think it's a lot more people before you can say than me.
Fuck that. Jump the line.
My city love me. They proud of me. What I'm doing. They happy for me.
How old are you?
37.
He's a little slower though. I think he high autistic.
No,
you got a lot of nerve.
Low
about
autistic.
Other people IQ, the way you be reading sometimes.
High autistic.
High autistic. What does that even mean?
Right.
Ain't that a good autistic when you high on
high functioning.
You can live by yourself. You can drive.
I live by myself. Damn.
They hire to fuck around and find out part.
I live by myself.
And
that's crazy too, because I really can live by myself, but I'm a relationship type. I rather prefer to live with a woman.
So who you live with?
So, like most men.
Wait a minute. Who you live with?
Myself.
What you just said. You rather.
I do, but until that happens, I just got to deal with myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I get a little Ikea vibe, Miss Pat.
Now this one here a little slower.
That was a little Ikea-ish.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
For some reason, we
How
don't
long y'all
choose
been
you.
together?
She it's like a long distance thing. You know, we give each other our space
Where does she live at? Macon?
in Texas.
Oh, that is.
But I'm always back and forth to Texas. My daughter live in Texas.
Boy, you ain't got no girlfriend. You
I
got
would
the
like
pussy
to. I
in
would.
Texas.
I think everybody do.
I would like to call her my girlfriend.
Is she aware that she is a girlfriend?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I let her know she's special.
Why not kill that?
I think she let you know you special too.
I know. I feel like I'm watching comedy from IKEA right now. He's hollering in the background.
How long y'all been together?
He don't know.
How long we been together?
Yeah.
About 4 years.
Okay.
Well, why you here and she there? Why don't she the one got your baby?
Nah, I used to live there. Then I moved here.
Well,
So
why don't
it's
she
kinda
come
like
here?
You know, she got she got a life to live and responsibilities that she can't just up and leave like how I can't just up and leave.
She got kids?
Mm-hmm. But that's one thing about me. Like, if I want, I'll just up and leave. I don't mind moving somewhere.
You got any kids?
Yep, I got a daughter in Texas and one in Florida, 17 and 8.
Damn. You had that baby in elementary school.
Yeah. That's why my
Say
dad.
yeah.
That's why my
How you
dad-
gonna say yeah, nigga? You had 2 in elementary school. Talking about damn.
Fuck you did.
You were judgy. I'm not gonna lie. You were judgy.
You know, we start young in the South.
We do?
Yeah.
Somebody molest you too?
Black's laws, y'all got
Nobody didn't molest you?
Now, I would say my grandma had a foster care, and she used to have these kids running in and out. And I remember this one girl who used to live there. She used to like get me to do things to her.
Put your mic on the mic.
She used to get me to do things, but I was fresh. I was young and fresh anyway, so I didn't think it was molestation. But now that I look back in hindsight, that was kind of like molestation.
What she had you doing?
Like, she would take my hand and my fingers and play with her, her stuff with my fingers.
Oh, what?
Stop me around this. What do you do?
But I was young and fresh, so I was like,
come on with it.
Yeah. I didn't think of it like, oh shit, I'm gonna tell my grandma.
How old were you?
I had to be like 9 or 10.
Jeez.
So my grandma was a foster parent, so she used to, man, them kids used to do my grandma so wrong. They used to be cussing her out and running away. There wasn't shit I can do about it.
But finger the next girl.
She had all races in the house too.
She had every color in the house.
Every color in the house.
So you got a little bit. You got just a Napoleon pussy.
The color.
I'm just saying, I ain't did that.
You got you some Napoleon pussy.
Nah, not.
Which color did you start with?
What color did you start with?
Chocolate and pink.
See, that's what I start with too. You leave the white for last.
Said the booty hole brown, Chris.
Well, thank God you all right. Thank God you don't let you up. And she didn't suck on you. Thank God.
Yeah.
Your grandma raised you?
Nah, my mom did.
Your mama was at the foster house too?
Mm-mm. It was just like, when my mom go out, I stay with my grandma's house for the weekend and stuff like that.
Okay, how many? You got any brothers and sisters?
I got one brother. I'm the only child. My mom, only child. And then I told you I got one brother with the same name on my dad.
Well, that's why y'all got the same name. Y'all ain't got the same mama.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us that. We thought your mom and dad were together.
That doesn't make it more normal.
Yeah,
well, yes, it does, because she wanted a junior and she wanted a junior. So she was like, bitch, you ain't gonna out junior me. That's what black women do.
Well, we can't be the junior if he the junior.
Well, she wanted a fourth and she wanted a fourth. So she was like, you ain't gonna out fourth me.
You can't make a.
Nah, my dad just slow.
No shit.
Yeah, he.
IKEA.
It's hereditary, huh?
Hell yeah. Y'all missing a check. I ain't talking about no parking tickets. I'm talking about a check.
But it played out. I'm doing something with the slowness of the family.
Oh, you think it's slowness of the family? Now, Q a little slow too, but he kept passing tests that was important.
He's a good
You
test.
should be proud of him, not me.
All the tests he passed was to get me the check, but he would pass them tests, but one passed the test at school.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
I needed the test to get me the check.
I like that. He understood that life is more important than school.
He played video games all day, bro.
Yeah, now Kia needs to go back.
Don't fight for him.
We wouldn't get him back in.
He play video games.
Nah, I ain't played a video game since probably Madden 03 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How far we in, Chris?
30 minutes.
Oh, well, that's been a hell of a ride. So I wanted to introduce y'all to my new bailiff. It's a new season, new cases, new bailiff. So, and new hairdo. So make sure y'all tune in when this is out. I can't say what day it's going to come on. Just make sure y'all tune in on BET and BET Plus and watch season 3 of Miss Pat Saturday. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us again here on the Pat Down and with our special guest, Kalamala Wright. What's your name?
Now, you do say it like you from Florida, because everybody in Florida, they say calamar, but it's calamar white.
What?
Like calamari, just without the re. Calamar.
You talking about like the squid?
Yep, calamar, yep.
Yeah, like the calamar you eat.
Yep, but just without the re part. Calamar.
I don't think we call calamari.
It's calamari.
Okay, well, him.
Hey, give tell people again what your website is and your social media so they can follow and watch your videos.
Yeah, if you got a complaint about your boss or your manager, you can go to our website, ocdaofficial.com. We will show up or either call, and you can follow us on all social media platforms at OCDA Official.
All right, y'all, that's been it. And I can't wait till y'all see the new season of Miss Pat Settles It and the new season of the Miss Pat Show. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.